Hi paper crafters, this is Colette. It's my son's birthday soon and I wanted to make him a special card. I've chosen to do the Never Ending card, which is a wonderful card that's been around for many years, but I've just refigured it, made it larger because I wanted to incorporate some photographs. So this is the version that I've done. Just opening this up, you get to see another picture. Isn't he gorgeous? He used to love speaking on the phone and he would get very emotional. Opening that up once more, we have another scene, and opening it up once more, this is our final page, and we're back to the beginning. So that's the Never Ending card I'm going to show you how to make today. So let's get started. What we need is a piece of cardstock, and I'm using the Kaiser Crafts ivory cardstock. It's beautiful, I love the colours, it's nice and soft, and what we need to do is we need to cut 4 pieces of cardstock which are 8 inches by 4 inches. Now if you cut the 8 inches first, you will get all 4 pieces from the one piece of cardstock. Okay, so 8 inches, rotating that round to the 4-inch mark. Inches. Yep, that's perfect. So I need one more, which I'm going to take from here. Now you just need to be careful because we still have the barcode on there. So I'm going to pop that under and cut that at 4 inches, and that will get rid of that barcode. So I can get rid of that now. And I need to rotate that to make it the 4th piece of 4 by 8. Okay. So that's all our cutting done. Do take a moment to check that your sizing is accurate, and as long as you've marked them up and cut at the same point, you shouldn't have a problem. Accuracy is important in this particular card. So I can pop my paper trimmer away for a moment. That's all done with. Next thing I need to do is to grab my scoreboard, and of course you can score beautifully with your paper trimmer. I've showed you how to do that on my previous videos. So what we need to do is we need to score each of these on the long side at 2 inches and 6 inches. Then I'm going to rotate that round, and I am going to score from the 2-inch point down to the first score line only, so just down to there. I'm going to stop, I'm going to rotate this around, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the other end. So what I end up with, if you can see it clearly here, is 2-inch score line, 6-inch score line, and then the 2 ones just down to that point. We need to do that on all 4 pieces of our cardstock. Once we've done that, we can pop our scoreboards away. So I've already gone ahead and done that for my other 3 pieces. So we're now going to lay these out so they're easy for us to use, and what we're going to do first of all is take 2 of them, and I want to have a vertical join on the first pair. So I'm going to line these up, making sure that my score lines meet up, and I want this one to be held in place. So I'm going to take a tiny piece of printed tape. Oh, I didn't put a paper clip at the end, so I can't find where the end is. There it is. Just a little tip here. I normally put a little paper clip there so it's easy to find the ends, normally. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that in place. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to put some adhesive on these, and I'm going to apply adhesive in the corner position. So here, 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 and here. So I'm going to put glue down in those 4 corners. And I'm just going to use my Kaisercraft glue runner. They've changed them to white. So I'm just going to position that glue. Okay, happy with that. So positioning back, my vertical line, remember, runs vertically. The join is vertical. So with these other two, I want to put these together, but I want the join to go horizontal. So once we have it like that, I can now start to put these together. So I'm going to lift the top position. I'm going to fold it down like this. So flip it. So lifting it and flipping it. And I'm going to marry these score lines up and get it right in position over here on the corner. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. And I'm going to do the same with this bottom piece. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to make sure my score lines might match up, and then I'm going to stick that one down. Fantastic, that's exactly what I want to happen. Very important with this card, very important, you burnish those four corners, those four outer corners, really, really well. Okay. So we're back to how we started here. And now it's a simple case of folding. So we're going to take our card and we're going to open those first ones, and these score lines here, we're going to fold the whole card back. Okay, so that whole card gets folded back. And then once I've done that, I can go ahead and burnish. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So just making sure those score lines, that whole score line section is folded back. Okay, and again, just get that a good burnish. We no longer need this to keep in place, so I'm just going to take that off. It's done its job, it's held it beautifully for me, and it hasn't torn the paper when I've taken it away. So the next thing, so we've gone from this position, we've opened it up. The next thing we need to do is we have score lines here and here, where my fingers are. We're going to do exactly the same. We're going to fold that back to that score line there. Okay. Rotate it and do exactly the same, folding the whole thing back on those score line positions. Fantastic. Alright, and then the very last thing we have to do is we're going to open this up that way. Nothing to fold there. And then finally we're back at the beginning. So that then gives us our never-ending card. So opening it here, opening it here, opening it here, and then we're back to the beginning. Now a little tip, try and keep it all in the same direction. For your first one, because we cover all these, you might just want to do that. So you know that that's your original start point and this is the way it goes up. Because it doesn't matter, you can get different configurations if you do it a different way around. It really doesn't matter, but it does matter, I guess, when you're placing photographs, because you don't want the little guy to be standing on his head. So that's that one. Let's just take another quick look at the one that I've done. So that's our first start point. Opening it up. Oh, he's gorgeous. Opening it up again. Opening it up again. And then back to the beginning. So that's our never-ending card. Now, I know that you're all saying, gosh, those papers are gorgeous, and I have to agree, they are really, really yummy. They are part of the storybook collection from Kaisercraft. That's what I've actually used. I've used lots of papers from the paper pad and a few from the actual collection itself. You need to remember with these never-ending cards that you can't go and put lots of collectibles, popping them up, because it needs to be fairly flat. If you're putting some of your collectibles on as embellishments, keep them flat, don't pop them up. So just as a little teaser, here's some of these papers. I love the fact that in these Kaisercraft paper pads, they give you your little sentiment labels. So you've got with love, thinking of you, thank you, happy birthday, etc. Really useful. Then we have our beautiful tags that we can pop up and use. Then our beautiful die cut borders. So these we just pop out and use. Papers, beautiful collection. There are so many gloss finishes. Look at that beautiful gold on that black. Lovely, absolutely glorious. You'll recognise these from the card that I've actually done. Oh, this is one of my favourites. Just look at those beautiful gold embossed little labels on the black card. I think they're just stunning. So many possibilities. So that's a quick peek at the gorgeous storybook collection that's just been released in March 2016. So that's my never ending card. I hope you have a go at it. It's super easy to do once you've done your first one and you've got more confidence with the folding. It's going to be a special card, and to actually present it I usually make a little card stand to actually have this held on. So thank you very much for looking at my video today. Enjoy your crafting and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.